Public bureaucracy in France and Germany is essential for implementing policies, administering services, and overall governance. Let's explore the unique characteristics and differences between these two systems. In France, public bureaucracy is highly centralized, with government bureaus in Paris at its core. The civil service, known as fonction publique, is hierarchical and specialized. State intervention is a key feature, reflecting the belief in an active state role in economic and social affairs. Germany, on the other hand, operates a federal system where power is distributed between the federal government and 16 states. The German bureaucracy is efficient, professional, and rule-oriented. Decision-making is collaborative, emphasizing social partnership between the state, employers, and labor unions. Comparing the two, France's centralized approach contrasts with Germany's federal and collaborative system. While France focuses on state intervention, Germany prioritizes efficiency and social partnership. Both systems face challenges in prioritizing public interests and require institutional solutions for enhanced efficiency. Understanding these differences helps in identifying strategic directions for future bureaucratic reforms in both countries, aiming to improve public service delivery and governance. In this video, we will compare and contrast the implementation of public bureaucracy between France and Germany, focusing on 4 main points: historical context and development, structure and organization, administrative culture and practices, and role and influence in governance. France's centralized bureaucracy stems from its presidential system, designed for swift action, especially during crises. The French Constitution outlines key roles, with institutions like the National Defense and Security Council coordinating security decisions. Germany's federal system emphasizes legitimacy and long-term effectiveness, with the Bundestag ensuring accountability. France's public bureaucracy is centralized, allowing for rapid responses to security challenges. The National Defense and Security Council plays a crucial role in coordinating decisions. Conversely, Germany operates under a federal parliamentary system, where the Bundestag oversees and ensures accountability in security-related decisions. France's administrative culture prioritizes swift action and responsiveness, particularly during crises. This centralized approach ensures rapid decision-making. In contrast, Germany's federal system emphasizes adherence to legitimacy and long-term effectiveness, with a strong focus on accountability and oversight by the Bundestag. France's centralized bureaucracy allows for quick responses to security challenges, with the National Defense and Security Council playing a key role. Germany's federal system, however, prioritizes legitimacy and long-term effectiveness, with the Bundestag ensuring accountability and swift approval of military missions when needed. The implementation of public bureaucracy in France and Germany is deeply influenced by their historical contexts. In France, the roots are entrenched in the Napoleonic era, establishing a centralized state structure. In contrast, Germany's system is shaped by Prussian administrative traditions, focusing on legalism and professionalism. France's model emphasizes a hierarchical, uniform administration, with the central government holding significant authority. The creation of elite administrative bodies, particularly the École Nationale d'Administration, or ENA, has been pivotal. These institutions train senior civil servants, creating a cadre of highly influential elites, often referred to as the Grand Corps. Germany's public bureaucracy developed a federal structure, distributing power between the federal government and the Länder, or states. This decentralized approach contrasts sharply with France's centralization. The historical influence of Prussian efficiency and a merit-based civil service system is evident in the emphasis on legal and technical expertise within the German bureaucracy. These historical contexts underscore the fundamental differences in how France and Germany implement their public bureaucracies. France's centralized model contrasts with Germany's decentralized, adaptive system. Each approach reflects their unique historical and developmental paths, shaping their respective administrative structures and governance. France's public bureaucracy is highly centralized, with significant power concentrated at the national level. Key policy decisions are made by the central government and uniformly implemented across the country by regional and local administrations. Prefects appointed by the central government oversee national policies at regional and departmental levels. This ensures uniformity and coherence, but can limit local autonomy and responsiveness to regional needs. Germany's public bureaucracy operates within a federal system, characterized by a division of powers between the federal government and the Länder, or states. Each land has its own constitution, government, and administrative structures, allowing for significant autonomy in managing local affairs. The Bundesrat, or Federal Council, ensures coordination between federal and state governments. This decentralized approach enables states to tailor policies to their specific needs, while maintaining alignment with federal objectives. While both France and Germany have efficient bureaucracies, they differ significantly in centralization versus federalism. France's centralized system prioritizes uniformity and coordination at the national level. In contrast, Germany's federal structure allows for greater regional autonomy and diversity in policy implementation. This fosters a more adaptable and responsive administrative framework, emphasizing cooperation and shared responsibilities. France's administrative culture is defined by strong central authority and a formal hierarchical structure. Legalism and adherence to established rules are paramount. Civil servants often pursue lifelong careers, with progression influenced by elite institutions like the École nationale d'administration. This creates a cadre of influential administrative elites. However, this centralization and hierarchy can lead to slower adaptation to change and rigidity in practices. Germany's administrative culture is shaped by its federal structure and a tradition of legal rationality and professionalism. Civil servants are valued for their technical and legal expertise, with a merit-based system ensuring recruitment and promotions based on qualifications and performance. The decentralized nature allows states to adapt policies to specific needs, fostering flexibility and responsiveness. Movement between public and private sectors is common, reflecting a less rigid career structure. The key differences between France and Germany's administrative cultures lie in centralization versus decentralization, and rigidity versus flexibility. France emphasizes a centralized, hierarchical approach with lifelong careers, while Germany values decentralization, legal rationality, and professional competence. This results in a more dynamic and adaptive administrative culture in Germany, contrasting with the more formal and rigid practices seen in France. In France, public bureaucracy is highly centralized, driven by a presidential system. Elite institutions like the École nationale d'administration, or ENA, train top civil servants who often hold senior government positions. These Grand Corps wield significant power, shaping national policies from Paris. This centralization ensures policy uniformity, but can limit regional autonomy and responsiveness to local needs. Germany's public bureaucracy operates within a federal parliamentary system, distributing power between the federal government and the Länder, or states. This decentralization allows for significant state-level input and autonomy. The Bundesrat, or Federal Council, represents state interests in federal policymaking. This structure fosters a bureaucracy that is adaptive and responsive to local needs, emphasizing collaboration and shared governance. The centralized French model consolidates bureaucratic power at the national level, ensuring coherence but limiting regional flexibility. In contrast, Germany's federal system promotes a dispersed and cooperative form of governance, allowing for tailored, region-specific policies. These differences highlight how each country's unique political system shapes the role and influence of its public bureaucracy and governance. In Germany and France, politicians prioritize voter preferences to maintain political power. This often means focusing on short-term, visible outcomes. For instance, German politicians might fund infrastructure projects in key constituencies before elections. Similarly, French politicians may cater to influential interest groups, like agricultural sectors, even if these actions don't align with broader societal goals like environmental sustainability. Bureaucrats in Germany and France operate within strict administrative frameworks, emphasizing procedural adherence and stability. German civil servants follow legal frameworks and protocols, which can delay responses to societal needs. In France, extensive consultation processes and regulatory approvals ensure accountability, but can hinder swift action. Bureaucrats prioritize organizational efficiency and regulatory compliance over rapid adaptability to emerging issues. The difficulty in prioritizing people's interests in public bureaucracies stems from institutional constraints and divergent incentives. Politicians focus on immediate political gains, while bureaucrats emphasize procedural thoroughness. In France, this can lead to tension between politicians and bureaucrats. In Germany, however, cooperation and mutual respect prevail, with politicians relying on bureaucratic expertise to inform policy decisions and implement programs effectively. France could establish the National Public Service Enhancement Authority, or NPEA, to improve bureaucratic performance and public service delivery. This centralized body would focus on transparency, accountability, and citizen centricity. The NPEA would assess existing bureaucratic structures, identifying inefficiencies and poor service delivery. Through data-driven evaluations, it would develop tailored strategies to optimize processes and enhance service quality. A key mission of the NPEA would be administrative simplification. By reducing red tape and leveraging digital technologies, the NPEA aims to make government interactions more straightforward and user-friendly for citizens and businesses. The NPEA would also improve interagency collaboration. By breaking down barriers between government departments, it would foster a culture of cooperation, ensuring seamless access to a wide range of services for citizens. Citizen engagement is crucial. The NPEA would collect feedback and incorporate citizen insights into decision-making processes, promoting a more inclusive and participatory approach to governance, enhancing trust in the bureaucracy. The NPEA represents a significant step towards a more responsive, transparent, and citizen-centric public administration in France. Germany could establish the Citizen-Centric Administrative Reform Commission, or CCRC, to enhance bureaucratic performance and align public service delivery with citizens' interests. This independent body would review government processes to identify inefficiencies and develop targeted reforms. The CCRC would conduct comprehensive reviews of bureaucratic procedures, identifying redundancies and barriers to effective service delivery. Through data-driven analysis and stakeholder consultations, it would streamline administrative processes, reduce red tape, and improve the overall quality of public services. Citizen engagement would be a priority for the CCRC. Mechanisms would be established for citizens to provide feedback on government services, suggest improvements, and participate in decision-making. This ensures reforms are responsive to the needs and preferences of the public. The CCRC would also promote digitalization and innovation within the bureaucracy. By advocating for cutting-edge technologies and digital solutions, it would modernize administrative processes, improve service delivery, and enhance citizen access to government services through user-friendly online platforms and mobile applications. Overall, the CCRC would modernize Germany's bureaucratic apparatus, making it more efficient and citizen-centric. By prioritizing engagement, digitalization, and interagency collaboration, it would build public trust and ensure the bureaucracy effectively serves the people's interests. France is poised to revolutionize its public bureaucracy by focusing on three key areas: citizen centricity, digitalization, and administrative agility. Emphasizing citizen centricity means actively involving citizens in decision-making processes. By leveraging participatory platforms, citizen consultations, and feedback mechanisms, France can tailor public services to meet the specific needs of its people. This approach ensures that the voices of citizens are heard and their needs are prioritized in public administration. Prioritizing digitalization is essential for modernizing bureaucratic operations. France should invest in digital infrastructure, such as user-friendly online portals and mobile applications, to streamline processes and enhance service accessibility. This will facilitate seamless interactions between citizens and government agencies, making public services more efficient and accessible to everyone. Fostering administrative agility is crucial for adapting to rapidly changing circumstances. Implementing agile methodologies, promoting cross-functional collaboration, and supporting experimentation and innovation within the bureaucracy will enable France to respond promptly to evolving societal needs. This approach ensures that the public administration remains flexible and responsive. By integrating citizen centricity, digitalization, and administrative agility into its bureaucratic reforms, France can build a more responsive, efficient, and citizen-focused public administration that meets the demands of the digital age. Germany should accelerate its digital transformation by investing in advanced technologies and modernizing bureaucratic processes. This includes developing user-friendly online platforms, digital identity solutions, and data-driven decision-making tools. These innovations will streamline administrative procedures and enhance service delivery efficiency, making public services more accessible and effective. Fostering citizen engagement is crucial for aligning bureaucratic reforms with public needs. Germany should establish mechanisms like online feedback portals, citizen assemblies, and participatory budgeting initiatives. These platforms will allow citizens to provide input and co-create policies and services, ensuring that the bureaucracy remains responsive and inclusive. Promoting administrative innovation and agility is essential for adapting to evolving challenges. Germany should implement agile methodologies, foster experimentation, and create spaces for cross-sector collaboration and knowledge exchange. These steps will enable the bureaucracy to respond more effectively to societal needs and drive continuous improvement in public service delivery. By prioritizing digitalization, citizen engagement, and administrative innovation, Germany can build a more resilient, responsive, and citizen-centric public administration. This approach will meet the demands of the 21st century and enhance trust and satisfaction among its citizens, ensuring a high-quality public service experience. The public bureaucracies of France and Germany differ significantly in structure, culture, and governance. France's highly centralized system concentrates power at the national level, influenced by elite institutions like the École Nationale d'Administration. Germany's federal system distributes power between the federal government and the Länder, promoting flexibility and local responsiveness. France's centralized bureaucracy ensures uniformity, but limits regional adaptability. The strong influence of elite institutions can create a disconnect between national policies and local needs. Additionally, the focus on procedural stability can slow responses to emerging issues, making it difficult to prioritize citizens' interests effectively. Germany's decentralized approach fosters flexibility, but can lead to inconsistencies across regions. The emphasis on legal rationality and professionalism supports efficiency, but may hinder swift responses to new challenges. The divergent incentives between politicians and bureaucrats can also create friction, impacting the prioritization of citizens' needs. France should focus on citizen-centric reforms, digitalization, and administrative agility. Establishing participatory platforms, investing in e-government solutions, and fostering a culture of innovation can enhance responsiveness and efficiency. Germany should accelerate digital transformation and enhance citizen engagement through continuous public participation mechanisms. Promoting administrative innovation by adopting agile practices and encouraging cross-sector collaboration can improve responsiveness and efficiency.